Hi guys, it's me, Boog,
And Dan,
and today we're going to be reviewing the Transformers 40th Anniversary Soundwave.
yes, finally, he's been out of stock on Walmart.com. And of course, for you guys that know or you don't know, he's a Walmart exclusive this year for the 40th anniversary, of course, of Transformers. Walmart got him and Blaster. Like I said, Blaster, I think, has been available pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, we a review on the channel, so check that out.
Yeah, he's already
Link at
up,
the end.
been up for what, probably over a month.
Yeah,
And Soundwave, though, had been sold out pretty much the whole time, but they just restocked this past week. So this is April 21st. So if you're watching this video,
2024.
yeah, in the last week or so, I'd say middle April onward, they have got a restock of fresh Soundwaves at Walmart.com. So jump on there and pick them up. He is about $43, which is here nor there, I guess. But I've always loved Soundwave. I had this exact one when I was a kid, and I'm super excited to get him back in the collection because this is great. As we all know, he's old Meggy's here's right hand man,
Yeah.
and Megatron can't wait
Hey, man, what are you doing in the video? Get out.
to get him out of the box. He's been missing his partner in crime here for a long time. So
Yeah, he had Starscream as his number two.
yeah. I will talk a little bit about the box on this one because it is obviously different. This is 40th anniversary. So they've thrown it back to the original Transformers packaging, which I love. I wish they never left this. It's just absolutely amazing. You've got the whole great artwork of the battle scenes at the back, the awesome Transformers logo, more than meets the eye. I mean, I don't know. I guess you have to change things up over time, but this is just iconic, classic.
You have to evolve with the times. Jeez.
I guess. But when I see this, just want to buy it. It just the box is so amazing. I don't even care what's inside. Really,
And
it's
I'm
just
pretty sure half of our audience thinks that most of this is mainly based off of nostalgia.
okay. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe kids. Maybe people these days who didn't live in the '80s see it differently. But it still has the same effect on me now as it had on then. And I look at all these new boxes. It's Transformers, the WalMarts, and the Targets. It just there's nothing there that draws me in. But this it does. I just love this. But anyway, so actually, you can see on the front, 40th anniversary Transformers here, the logo, and then on the back, we get. Of course, I always thought it was amazing fun when I was a kid. But on the back of the box, you get these awesome data cards. So I'll show it a little closer. And of course, we get three on this one because there's actually three figures in here. So it's not just Soundwave, but you also get Soundwave, Laserbeak, and Ravage. So three figures in this box, and those are his cassettes that go in that transfer or transform into various animals here. But anyhow, so there's their data cards, as you can see back there, and they have this little red piece of plastic, translucent plastic. It's going to be on the inside. You place actually over these, and I'll show you how it works when you get it out, and it reveals their secret data
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
files
if you look.
and stats.
Even now, I think if you look closer, if you can see it.
No, you cannot. The red translucent piece of plastic is very required. Do not try to look at it without it. It'll actually burn your eyeballs out.
Just burn your eyeballs out. This seems quite graphic.
It was programmed that way. Yes, yes.
Okay, well, I guess let's get into it, I guess.
Let's do it. Yes.
Here we're back.
All right, folks. So here he is, the 40th anniversary Soundwave.
Yes.
Dun dun dun.
And all its
With
glory.
Laserbeak and Ravage.
Yes.
So now, of course, Laserbeak and Ravage are his two cassettes. They transform into what you see here. Laserbeak's kind of like a pterodactyl type thing,
Oh, no.
and Ravage is more like a puma. That's the best way I would describe him. I'm gonna get you some up close shots here of them before we get into Soundwave.
You have them upside down.
Nope, yes, I do. So you have these two removable, kind of like almost jetpacks that go on his back there.
Yeah.
Help him get around quickly. And of course, both of these guys are used for reconnaissance. So whenever Megatron needs to know what exactly is going on with the Autobots, these guys fly in covertly and do the spy work. So this one through the air and Ravage on the ground.
Yes.
And kind of same thing with him. He's got the boosters there on his sides. And kind of looks like from the side profile there. Of course, they're very thin because they transform into cassette tapes.
Yeah.
And of course, I love how the Decepticon logo is there. think Hasbro did a really good job with these. They look very, very nice.
Yes.
Let me show you the top part there. They kind of gave you the silver kind of foil looking stickers for the wings. Get more of that 80s cassette look. And there's its feet. Very nice with the accessories. And let's see, we have um
Soundwave himself.
yeah. So there's Soundwave, and he has his laser cannon here. Laser cannon doesn't really do anything. Looks like these. You get three of these guys, so I guess you could lose some. That's kind of nice. But you would think they would pop into here, but they don't. That's just his kind of imaginary.
They only pop into this one.
Yeah, imaginary laser cannon there. And if you look holds it close, you can actually see the red dots around there. So that's going to be for the laser. And this one is for the actual projectiles. Now, unfortunately, I'll pop it up here and kind of show you how it's designed to work. Unfortunately, ours do not work. You just load it in. It is spring loaded, but
let's see. You might be able to. Okay.
oh, did you extend it? Oh, you shook it out. So spring loaded, and it feels like it should actually shoot, but ours does not. But that does.
Let's see. There's a screw, so I wonder. Okay, so yeah, it is. I think it is supposed to be spring loaded, but this is definitely in the button.
Yeah, ours has a firing failure, unfortunately.
Either that or we need to go into messing with that screw or something.
Take it apart, play with it. But anyway, this is what it looks like.
Extended.
And like I said, you can extend it in and out. I don't think that should affect the firing there really. And then this is your button. Or so like I said, press ours, we get nothing. See here it's moving, it's trying. It just can't release. But that's okay. I did release it. Let's see. Maybe we got it warmed up here. Let's try it now.
Nope.
It's kind of hard to press anyway. Yeah. Let's try it. Feel the spring in there. It's just not quite doing anything. But that's okay. No biggie.
Let's see if this. Okay, that one doesn't extend.
Yeah, extension just kind of makes it look like he has a bigger gun there.
Yeah.
But I think Soundwave is absolutely awesome. Back, of course, in his total 1980s Walkman style.
Yes.
And he looks really, really good. This comes around here. You can see the back still has the clip, the belt clip. Of course, like I said, for your Walkman. For those of us that had one, a lot of you guys watching probably did not.
Yeah.
Now, the 80s model of Soundwave did have some die-cast metal in there. This does not really. It's mostly all plastic, but it does feel like pretty heavy-duty plastic. I think he's going to, last a long time. I don't think his quality is a problem. You have these switches on the back. They're there and present, but they don't do it. I mean, they move. They don't actually, activate anything. That would be your volume control for the Walkman, and this would be the power button for way back when. You have the button here on the top. It does eject the cassette holder, and that's where your two cassettes go. And then you put it back in. So there's a little spring-loaded button there, which is pretty cool. And
Just to be clear, no, you cannot. I don't think you can put both cassettes in there at the same time.
okay, yeah, probably not. But we're about to find out.
Yes, we're about to find out.
Would you like to transform and boot? Now, as far as the diecast goes, I will say these feet feel like they might possibly be diecast, or the paint job really feels like it could be. But they do feel a bit different than the rest of the plasticky part of them. So they might be. We got a little clip to them too. But all right, Boo, do you want to do the transforming?
Yeah, I'll do the
All right. So you got to pop off his accessories to get him going there. And of course, he is very simple, very basic.
Yes. Let's see. So Dad actually transformed him the first time, so we'll see how well I can figure it out.
Right.
Let's see. That goes here. Hand back in.
Yep. Hand back in. I think you're getting there.
Push these in. And back in. There you go.
Foot in. There we go. Luke is on the way here.
Yes.
Yeah, back then, like I said, the Transformers were so much simpler. That wasn't necessarily a bad thing. Um, I'm not sure I absolutely love 35 or 40 steps you have to do now to transfer one because that really slows down the playing a lot. I kind of felt
And
like
also,
when you're a kid. All right,
with
let's show him off Boogan in Walkman mode. So here he is, ready for you to attach to your belts.
yes.
And here's some jams. But yeah, absolutely awesome. He's pretty much just like I remember him. I thought maybe I remember him being a little taller, but I don't think so. I mean, I always know Blaster was a good bit taller than him. And I'm going to bring him in here in just a second for the comparison now that we have both, just so you can kind of see. Here's Blaster. Ta-da! See, he is a lot taller than Soundwave. I'm going to transform him right quick. And we'll do that comparison, and then we'll put him back into robot mode and compare them that way. But yeah, both very, very similar. But also both very, very cool. I remember thinking when I was a kid, it was like, the
Okay, so what I figured out is that it seems like this one is almost like too wide for it, so only really the Panther one can fit in there.
at all.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. They both should fit.
I don't know if I don't have it transformed all the way, but it's like
Could be.
yeah.
Could be.
Maybe here we go. A little bit of fudging can get it in there. There you go. So
Made it work.
there it is
Or,
with the
or
other
you,
one.
you mean just get them both in at the same time?
No. Well, yeah. So pretty much no. You can't. Uh-oh. Oh no. It might have jammed up the thing, Batiste.
What?
Okay, there you go. All right. Well, that's never going back in there again. That was terrifying.
Broke it already?
No, I fixed it.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So only so the one that turns into a panther definitely works a lot better.
All right. So now let's do a little comparison here. So we have Blaster in boombox mode and Soundwave in cassette mode. And you can obviously see here the huge size difference.
Yes.
And then now we'll compare the cassettes. What you got there, Big? Now, he doesn't have an auto eject, I don't think.
Actually, yes, he
Does he?
does.
It's just in different locations. One of those doesn't?
Pretty sure anyway. There.
Yes, where it should be down here, of course. I didn't look. So here comes the cassette. Can't remember Blaster's cassette's name, but that's what that looks like. So there's Blaster one. There's, I guess that's going to be
Sound waves.
Sound Waves. Yeah, this is a pretty good looking
Or one
cassette.
of sound waves.
Right.
And let's see, if you wanted to, you could always put Blaster's cassette into Soundwave if you wanted to,
Yeah.
and then vice versa.
This is what? Ravisher, is that his name?
Yeah, something like that.
Ravage.
Yeah,
So yeah, Ravage. I mean, it's a black cassette, but it doesn't quite look as cassette-ish, I guess, as some of the others. And then they were interchangeable.
yeah, you can put Blaster's cassette into Soundwave and vice versa.
Nice. That's kind of cool.
That's it. We'll see. It seems like Blaster's cassettes definitely go in a lot smoother than Soundwaves do.
Fit a little better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where was the third cassette?
There's only two.
No, well, one, two, well, three if you count his. Oh, this one. Yeah,
That's the one that's been given
more of
that's
red,
given us issues.
and that definitely looks a lot more like a cassette there.
Yeah.
And this one won't quite fit in.
Yeah.
Okay, it
It'll,
looks like it's
it'll,
transformed together. Right?
it'll jam it up at least for hours.
Gotcha. Okay, very cool. All right, and then so like I said, there he is from the front. We have a full review on Blaster if you want to check that out on the channel. Yeah, so we're just kind of doing this for comparison's sake because they are so similar, and they're both 40th anniversary editions, and they're Walmart exclusives. Yeah, I'm not really thrilled about it either, but I was lucky enough to be able to get both of them. Just took a little time.
All right, Blaster, get out of here.
All right, I'm going to transfer my blaster if you want to transfer him back to
Uh,
robot mode,
Because Dad refuses to let this review end.
and we will yes compare then.
As Dad broke it.
Oh no! Fortunately, it looks like it just snaps back in. Oh, all right. So then these have to eventually go in. That and the feet flip out. All right, so got that part in. His arms come out here. I don't know. I guess just simpler times, simpler minds. I don't know. Back then though, and even now for me, I mean, I love Transformers, but that's it's about all I care to do as far as the steps go. I mean, this is more than good enough for me. I don't feel um cheated or shortened by the experience because it only took me what a minute and a half to transform him, and I still have fun doing it. But I feel like if it drags on into what 15, 20 minutes sometimes,
20 million
that's
steps.
yeah. I don't. Maybe it's just me. You guys comment down below if you feel differently. But I don't feel the. I don't have fun with that. To me, the fun of it is being able to do it quickly and while you're playing with them, to go from one mode to the other as you're, going back and forth playing with actual characters. I guess the thrill for me has not just been sitting there and basically doing a Rubik's Cube for 20 or 30 minutes, but that's kind of what a lot of today's Transformers have evolved into. And, it just kind of is what it is, I guess. But that is why I have a love for these classic 80s guys, because something to be said for simplicity sometimes. So anyway, here they are both in robot mode. We're going to take him off the stand so we can get a comparison of the height because this is kind of what we're talking about. Blaster is quite a bit higher than Soundwave. But of course, it's understandable. Well, again, you may or may not be familiar with Walkmans or boom boxes from the 80s, but a quick Google search will take care of all your curiosities. But yes, a Walkman was meant to be a very portable cassette player, that you tapped to your hip and took with you, and you use it only through headphones. You don't have a speaker at all in there. And of course, boom boxes was again portable, but a much larger portable device, stereo system that yes, you could take around with you, parties, stuff like that. But they were just much bigger, and they normally had a radio in there, a record function, um, that kind of thing. So anyhow, gave you a little lesson on 80s music players, a little short one. And hope you enjoyed it. Let's take a look at the back here of them. Like I said, poor Blaster is very basic. He has the big silky plastic block back. Not much going on back here at all.
Yeah.
But again,
As Dad is slowly turning this into a dual review.
yeah, Walmart.com. Both of these, I think, are available now. Like I said, your 40th anniversary, Soundwave and Blaster from Walmart. So take care, everybody. Like I said, they're about a little over $40, I believe, for both of them.
So,
So
like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video.
absolutely take care,
Bye.
everybody.